Sox coming in with a mark of 45-26, 1 game back of the Oakland A's. The Yankees 28-44. They are 14 games back in the American League East in last place. But here's Kelly. He's 2 for 7 in the series. Takes it up high. There's a strike, and the count evens at 1. Outfield. Bunch just a little bit swung around to the left as it's outside, and the count 2 balls and a strike. Kelly 4 homers, 22 RBIs. Good speed. That's off the plate, and the count goes to 3-1. Yes, fastball. 8th meeting of the year between these two clubs. Sox hold a 5-2 edge. This is the 6th game played at Comiskey Park. Sox won 4 of the first 5 as you look at the stumper. Got it on the inside corner. So Hibbert comes back, punches out Kelly.
Oh, big strikeout here by Hibbert. Look at it. It's a fastball. Looks like he cut it a bit. You almost call that a slider. Running in and down. A great pitch. It really locked Roberto Kelly. There you see the last start against the Yankees was May 30th. He won, working 7 in the 3rd innings, giving up only 4 hits and 2 runs, walking 2, striking out 3. Good pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Steve Sax, hitting at .281, a homer, 18 RBIs. He was 2 for 5 yesterday. Takes it off the plate.
You know what made that pitch look so bad to the Yankees is that Hibbert worked him away, and then busted him in on the 3-2 pitch. So he really locked Kelly on that pitch.
Good change. A change from Greg. Outfield straight away and bunch for Sox. Actually, the Sox in a more conventional defense that we have seen against any other club against the Yankees.
Yeah. We haven't seen that nickel defense very often.
No. 1-1 pitch. There's that change again. Way out.
Great arm speed on that particular pitch.
That's the thing we talk about, Wimpy. You know, for all the fans sitting at home watching it, you got to watch the motion, the rhythm, and the delivery, and the arm speed on Hibbert's change. And if he's got it, you can sit back and enjoy yourself a good White Sox ball game.
That's very true. You'll get a lot of ground balls to the left side of the infield when he's hot. There's a curveball. Just got a piece of it.
Well, prior to the game, 2 people that attended this game, and along with 2 people whose birthday is on July 1st. Back in 1910, Emily Jowiak, Max Niedorf. That's their birthday. As that's fouled. Also Gardner Stern and Anamia Bresch. They attended the Comiskey Park inaugural 80 years ago. And boy, they look terrific. Wow. They all threw them. Had the ceremonial first pitch. Looked great. Here's the 1-2 delivery from Hibbert. Up high. Sax, 30 years old, and as Tom has mentioned many times, he's a gamer. He is a keeper. He plays hard.
Like sitting off Hibbert, too, as you saw by that last graphic. Good pitch right there. Same changeup. We talk so often at Comiskey Park right here, bad hitter's background. That green just doesn't go up there high enough out in center field. And if you got a good changeup like Greg Hibbert does, it's really tough to pick up rotation on that particular pitch. So he could be very effective here in the daytime.
That's into right field. Sammy fighting that wind. It was just the reverse of yesterday. It was out of the south, blowing out to right.
Little scary right there. Sammy looked like he may have overrun this a bit. The ball came back just a tad. And he's going to be fighting that sun and wind all day long, but that's the guy you want out there if you're the White Sox.
Here's Don Mattingly hitting a .257, 5 homers, 33 RBIs, and he went through the whole month of June without hitting a home run.
Yeah, that really doesn't surprise me, just watching him swing the bat these 2 days, Hawk. I'm telling you, he doesn't look like he's trying. You hit home runs when you pull the ball.
He's trying. He's just not getting the job done as a strikeout.
Well, I think to me, he looks like he's trying to hit the ball the opposite field. You're not going to hit a whole bunch of homers the other way.
No, not Don. We mentioned he's not a slugger.
No,
That little comebacker right to Hibbert. Over the first, and that'll do it. 1-2 inning for the little Bulldog, and after a half inning of play, it's the Yankees nothing, and the Sox coming to bat.
And here's Andy Hawkins, 1-4 with a 6.49 ERA and 12 starts on the season. Giving up a lot of hits, 82 and 68 innings, walking quite a few, more than he has struck out. It's a telltale sign right there. That's why the ERA is up there. And defensively for the Yankees, Leyritz, Kelly, and Barfield, the outfield. Blowers, Espinoza, Saxon, Mattingly around the horn. The battery today is Andy Hawkins and Bob Guerin. And I did not say that Don Mattingly was not trying. I didn't mean it anyway. Don Mattingly is not trying to hit home runs.
You said it. We've got it on tape. You said it as Lance steps in. Takes the first pitch, strike.
I said he's not trying to hit home runs. Don Mattingly may be trying a little bit too hard. He tries as hard as anybody in baseball. So there.
Here's the 0-1 pitch to Lance. Out of play, and the count quickly 2 strikes. Lance hitting at .281, no homers, 26 RBIs. He was 1 for 5. He is 1 for 5 in this series thus far. It's into left field. Jim Leyritz coming on, now fighting that wind, and he makes the catch.
Definite win factor today. Well, that ball came back. My goodness. Leyritz, we saw him play third base in the first 2 games of this series, and he has to do a number right here. Fine diving catch right there just before it hit the ground. Now the wind is going to play a definite part in the outcome of this game this afternoon. Yesterday was very hot in the Chicago area. Today rather cool, and of course that usually means north winds.
Here's Robin. Robin swinging the bat well. Takes a strike from Hawkins. Robin hitting .313 in his last 112 at bats. That's fouled out of play, left side over the Sox dugout, and quickly the count 0-2.
Andy Hawkins, from what I've seen of him, Hawk, is a high ball pitcher. He throws a lot of pitches above the belt, actually around the letters, and that is a pitch the White Sox are really going to have to take, especially on a day like today where it's going to really take a belt to hit it out of the ballpark. So if he pitches upstairs out of the strike zone, they swing at it, chances are they're going to pop it up.
Outside, Bob Guerin trying to frame it in the count 1-2. That fastball hit hard in the right field. Jesse goes back on the track, and he makes a catch. Robin smoked it right to Barfield.
Couple of good plays to start things off for the Yankees defensively. There you see the fastball. Robin gets the head of the bat on it. Wynn may have brought that one back a little bit. Yesterday it would have probably been a homer. Jesse Barfield with a fine play there in right field. He got a good jump on it. And that was a tough play because it was hit directly over his head. He had to take that drop step, run to a spot, and then look up and catch it. Fighting the sun as well.
Strike on the outside corner.
That's not Ivan's ace swing right there. Hawkins had a lot of trouble in the first 3 innings. He's got an ERA of 8.39 over the first 3 innings.
That's into right field as Jesse moves over, makes a catch, and very quickly a 1-2-3 inning for Hawkins. Tigers take on the Royals in Kansas City, Milwaukee at Seattle, and the Birds against the Twins in Minnesota. National League, Atlanta at Montreal, Houston, Philadelphia, Cincinnati at New York, Pittsburgh at San Francisco, Cubs at San Diego, and St. Louis at Los Angeles as Balboni takes the strike from the left-hander Greg Hibbert. Bye-bye hitting at 306, check that, 217, 7 homers, and 18 RBIs. Two balls and a strike. Left side Ventura. Here's Jesse Barfield hitting at 257. He's 3 for 8 in the series with a couple of ribbies.
You missed it, Hawk, on our monitor back there. Kevin Seitzer just got nailed right on the KC of his helmet by Jack Morris. Hopefully he's all right.
Barfield takes a strike. Got in on him with the slider. Ozzie way back, long peg, yes.
Perfecto right there by Ozzie. Got jammed severely right here. And here's Ozzie making the backhand play. And you can see his right foot sliding because the grass is still a little bit wet after the ground crew waters the field. Just prior to the ball game, you see Jesse try to get that left arm through, doesn't quite do it, and Ozzie sets, throws. Actually, it may have helped him because he didn't even step with his left foot. His right leg just slid back. That may be a new way of, innovative way of throwing the ball now.
Wrong.
You're right. That is wrong.
As Lairetz steps in, Jimmy hit his first major league home run yesterday. That was in the 3rd inning. And then in the 9th inning, came right back with his 2nd major league home run.
And they were big league homers, too. He got every inch of those. Ooh, good curveball.
Well, I was talking with Stump Merrill after the ball game. Lairetz catcher. He's a catcher. He said he will go at times behind the plate when he is as good defensively behind the plate as anybody. And that, of course, Stump has been around a long time, and that ball's hit hard. Ozzie will continue that later. 1-2-3 for Hibbert. Nothing across, and after an inning and a half, no score. Right here at the bottom of the 2nd inning. And for the Red Hot Sox, it'll be Pascal, Kittle, and Karkovics. Danny hitting at 306, 8 homers, 25 ribbies. He had one of the longer singles we have seen this year yesterday. And he hit a rocket off the top of the wall in right field. Carries right back to Jesse. And he held him to a single. Fastball high, and the count 1-1. Oakland at Toronto, tied at 1. That's in the top of the 3rd inning. California at Cleveland, tied at 2, bottom of the 2nd. Check it, bottom of the 5th. Off-speed pitch, Pascal way out in front, and it's 1-2. What Danny's done against his former mates. Two balls, 2 strikes. Well, congratulations to that gentleman right there on such a terrific season. Joe Jackson, coach of the Bulls. Wow, what a great year. A lot of thrills they gave all of us here in Chicago. We'll get them next year. Hey, they had a pretty good draft, wasn't they?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good change right there.
There is a good changeup by Andy Hawkins. He didn't have that the first time around. First time he pitched against the Sox, and this is an outstanding changeup. Good arm action right here. You see him just turning it over slightly, and the ball actually goes straight down.
That's a different looking Hawkins than we saw the first time.
Yes. Whoa, he was basically a fastball slider pitcher with not overpowering stuff with either one of those pitches, and they both look the same speed.
Here's Kitty. Of course, Kitty's homer won the opener, 1-0. That pitch up high. We're talking with Steve Shainwald, marketing director of the Bulls, yesterday, and Stevie was saying that foreign player, what's his name? They drafted Kulik or
Tulik.
yeah,
Tulik.
6'10" shooting guard.
Great.
That's awesome. I tell you.
They can't get him for this year, though, can they?
No, but the thing is, you know, when you and I were coming up, if you were 6'10", you couldn't even hardly walk in a straight line.
That's true.
These guys today are just, it's not so much that they're getting bigger, it's just the bigger guys are getting more agile and better.
Sure.
Wow. That
hurt. Got him on the left forearm, it appeared. Let's check it out again. See, he puts that right hand behind him to protect it. But, ooh, the left hand, yeah, right there, right in that elbow where that bicep comes in yellow, forearm, that area. Ooh.
So the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes to the big man from Gary. Got in on him with a fastball. You know, just watching the signs of Guerin right here. Indeed, Hawkins threw a lot of breaking pitches in the first outing against the Sox. And Guerin's been putting the slider down and the curveball, and Hawkins been shaking him off. He wants to throw the fastball. So that's an indication that he has confidence in it and he feels good.
Yeah, he looks like he's got a little bit more zip on it. Now upstairs, you really can't chase it. As we said earlier, he's a high ball pitcher. He gets a lot of outs that way. It's like, well, that's fastball away, doesn't it?
Yeah, he gave him a change, and Hawkins just looked at him as he strikes him out on the fastball. That's one reason I really enjoy watching the signs of the catcher, you know, early in the ball game, especially because of the fact you can get an indication when he's putting down numbers. You can get an indication of how the pitcher feels. If in fact if the guy's putting down fastballs, he's going to the breaking ball. It tells you he doesn't have a whole bunch of confidence in his fastball, and vice versa.
Sure.
Here's Kark hitting a .278, 3 homers, 7 RBIs. Now here's a breaking ball. Kark goes through the heater, and the count 1-1. Ooh, on the outside corner.
There's a little cut fastball.
Threaded the needle.
Karko's been playing great in his last 3 starts, hit .417. That's 5 for 12. 2 home runs in that time. Look out. Whoa. Guerin thinks the ball hit his bat. Dale Scott says no. Look at this.
Jammed himself right there as Alvaro Espinoza, fighting the sun, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So both pitchers have retired the side in order in the first 2 innings. And after 2, no score. Here's Mike Blowers, the third baseman. It'll be Blowers, Guerin, and Espinoza, as Greg Hibbert has retired the first 6 Yankees in order. You see the numbers on Michael. Another one of the Yankee rookies. They have 4 on this ball club, and as you mentioned yesterday, that's the first time I ever can recall 4 rookies on a Yankee ball club.
Yeah, more often than not, you'd have 1 at the max. They don't like to go with the youth. They like that experience over there in New York, but it really hadn't paid off for them recently. So now the youth movement.
There are some funny things that have happened in baseball in the past couple of seasons. And when I say that, unusual things. We saw a club assembled this year with the highest payroll in baseball. But a lot of people were picking to win the American League West. The Kansas City Royals, a $23 million payroll. And last year we saw a Baltimore Oriole team relatively lower down in the pay scale, carry their season down to the last 2 days of the year before Toronto beat them out. And this year we're seeing the 1990 Chicago White Sox with the youngest team in the major leagues, and they are battling it out for first place against the high-priced Oakland A's. So some unusual things happening. That's Ozzie, 2-hopper.
Very unusual. You got to mention the word hungry. Who's hungriest for that title?
Well, you know, when you're talking about the Sox being a low-priced ball club as far as salaries go, it just goes to show that there are some good decisions being made at management level. And all of a sudden you can have, because from a business standpoint, that's the optimum.
Sure.
The optimum would be what? To have the lowest paid club with the best record in baseball. Now that is the optimum. And the Sox 2 days ago had that.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, both lowest pay plus
and the best record.
Of course, the better you get and the more games you win in future years, that just turns around. This guy's got to start making a little bit more money.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. No, you can't have that year in and year out.
That's right. You will never have that 2 years in a row.
Never.
No.
2-0 the count to Guerin.
Well, I've said about Kansas City from the get-go, if George Brett did not have a good year, a great year, typically George Brett in his prime, Kansas City wouldn't be a factor. Here's Larry Himes, Dr. Frankenstein. He created this monster over here.
That's outside, and the count 3-0. Hibbert upset with himself. Well, I picked Kansas City to win the West. I thought with that pitching staff that they had assembled over there, it could equal the one in Oakland. As you look at Jeff Torborg, what a job he and his staff have done this year. I'll tell you, they have been consistent. They have been consistent. The manager and the coaches. The players come to the park every day. They know what their role is. They know what they're going to do. And that's the best thing you can give a ball player. Fastball strike.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that I've noticed about Jeff and the coaching staff that I absolutely love is when a player messes up, they get to him immediately. As soon as that half inning is over with, they tell him what they did wrong and tell him, hey, don't do it again. There's strike 2. And it really works. I've seen managers never just let the whole thing blow over, even with the veteran team, and never even point it out. Never even point it out the next day, and that doesn't work.
A lot of those managers that you've seen do that are scared, afraid of the players.
And that's just, during the course of the season, they will continue to make that same mistake. White Sox players don't make the same mistake very often, twice.
Except on the base path.
Well.
They are a running bunch of Jessies once they get on first base.
Got to get the lasso out to stop them, but it's worked.
Broken bat. Ventura. To go.
That's a nice. Well, Greg Hibbert. Tell you how effective he has been so far, retiring the first 8. He has 1 strikeout, 1 flyout, 7 ground balls. and 6 of them have been to the left side of the infield. So when you see that, you know that Greg Hibbert's having a good day because they're trying to pull that off-speed pitch.
Plus the fact he was 3-0 on Guerin. I like it. He came back. He was 3-1 on Kelly. He came back and struck him out. Left side.
Thank you.
Ventura. That's 9 in a row for Hibbert. Nothing across, and after 2.5, no score. Who'd have thunk it? Yes.
They spelled it right, too. It's great, isn't it?
No score, bottom of the 3rd. On the 80th birthday of Comiskey Park. It'll be Fletcher, Sosa, and Ozzie to face the right-hander, Andy Hawkins. Nary side has had nary hit or nary base runner. That's in the right field.
This is an interesting. Oh, you got something to say there, Hawk? Go ahead.
How about you, as a matter of fact? You can get the inside scoop on Chicago's boys of summer tomorrow at 6:30 on White Sox Weekly with my partner, Wimpy. You'll see highlights from the Sox sweep over the Angels in Anaheim that put them on the top of the AL West. Also, Sox skipper Jeff Torborg begins a series of proper catching techniques. And don't miss White Sox Weekly or this and more tomorrow at 6:30 on Sports Channel. And also, Jeff will be modeling the new Sox uniforms for 1991. And it's White Sox Weekly tomorrow 6:30 with Tom Paciorek, Jeff Torborg right here on Sports Channel. Sammy takes the breaking ball strike.
Little slurve there. I haven't seen the new uniforms. Have you?
No, I heard they're gorgeous.
No. They'll be nice. Make sure your first look tomorrow night.
Fastball on his way. Got it on the fist of Sammy. And quickly the count 0-2.
What I started to say earlier, though, Hawk, is interesting comparison between the two pitchers. Greg Hibbert, obviously a low ball pitcher, has been getting nothing but ground ball outs. He has the 1 strikeout, 1 flyout by Steve Sachs. Last 7 guys have been retired on ground balls to the left side of the infield. And on the other hand, Andy Hawkins, get to that in a second. There's a fastball up and away. He has 2 strikeouts, and everybody else has been retired in the air by fly balls. Nothing hit really hard except for Ventura, so he's a high ball pitcher.
That fastball foul back. Count remains 1-2.
Fly ball pitcher against a ground ball pitcher. The ground ball pitcher right here, Hibbert, is doing much better. ERA, he's pitching a lot more innings, giving up less hits, and look at so many more innings pitched. Leads and walks. Neither one of them is a strikeout pitcher. Look at the opponent's batting average. 300 against Hawkins, only 231 against Greg.
Breaking ball looped out in the short right field. Here comes Jesse.
Ooh, I thought it was going to flip in there. Another fly ball out for Hawkins. He is a fly ball pitcher.
Toronto has just taken a 2-1 lead over Oakland in the bottom of the 5th inning. A triple by Manny Lee. Scored Pat Borders. Situation 1 in, man on 3rd, and nobody out. Yes.
Come on, you Bluebirds.
Here's Ozzie. Ozzie 0 for 7 in the first 2 games. Fastball. Yeah, we're definitely seeing a different Andy Hawkins. He has a lot of confidence in that number 1. And what that'll tell you is besides velocity, he has a lot of confidence on his location.
Yeah, by far the best stuff that I've seen him have since he's been in the American League. We're only in the 3rd inning, but you can see a remarkable difference. Whoa. Last 3 starts, he's been tough. 2.75 ERA, but no decisions. He had no decisions in the month of June.
Here's a 1-1 fastball. Took just a little something off that one, missed outside.
Yeah. Ball tailed away, went down a bit.
Turned it over on him.
He's got a few more pitches, looks like, to work with. Last time we saw him, he threw a cut fastball and a slider. That was it.
That's hard. He had a right too. Alvaro Espinoza. And that'll do it for the Sox. Another 1-2-3 inning. That's 3 in a row for Hawkins. And after 3, no score.
Here's a reminder that White Sox games are always more enjoyable with a group of friends or colleagues. For more information on single game Sky Suites, special group rates on picnic and patio parties, call the White Sox group sales office at 312-924-1000. And there are suites still available for this homestand against Detroit and Baltimore. So come out and see the Sox and enjoy it from one of those great Sky Suites.
Roberto Kelly hits the first pitch to Ozzie.
Thank you. Ozzie has been a busy camper out there. That's 1, 2, 3 ground ball outs for him. Pretty routine for the Ozaroo. Tell you what, Greg Hibbert's really got an advantage, don't you think, Hawk, having those two guys on the left side of the infield when you know he's going to face a lot of right-handed hitters and they're going to inadvertently try and pull him. They won't be effective doing it, but Ozzie and Robin Ventura on that left side of the infield have just been terrific.
I think it's the toughest side, left side of the infield in the American League. Don't know about the National League, but in the American League, in my opinion, that's the toughest side to get a ball through. Right here with Ventura and Ozzie.
And with Greg Hibbert, of course, taking advantage of that, being a low ball pitcher. He appreciates it as much as anyone.
I would say the next toughest would be Fernandez and Gruber.
Yeah.
I don't think Kelly has as much range at third as Robin, and for that reason, that's the reason I think that ours is a little stronger, a little tougher to get it through.
Sure.
2 balls, no strikes to Sachs. Fly to right.
Can't think of anybody else.
No, there's not.
In that league.
Not in this league. That's broken bat right side.
That's good. Let me finish that statement. Good pitching. Steve Sachs trying to go the other way, but it nubs it off the end of the bat. So he's 0 for 2.
Well, our boy Junior Felix came through with a single to score Manny Lee. So the Blue Jays 2 runs in, man on first, 1 out as they lead the A's 3-1. Bottom of the 5th.
All right.
Downey on a little half swing hit a comebacker to Hibbert his first trip. Curveball off the end of the bat, right side. Yes. 12 in a row. Retired by Hibbert. Then after 3.5, no score. There's one of the original Crimson Fannies right there.
Yep. You never did that, did you?
Never. Good. Here's Lance. He popped up to left field.
That would ruin all the wonderful things I think about you.
Outfield, short, swung around to the left. Takes it up high. Here we are in the bottom of the 4th inning. And nobody has reached base yet. Mercy.
Pretty unusual. Both pitchers are in a pretty good groove, though. No doubt about it.
They're both working very quickly. They're getting it and throwing it. They both have a good routine.
Yes, very much so. They're not thinking a whole lot. Don't give the hitters a whole lot of time either. And plus, their defense has been very good, too. They're on their toes.
Sachs. Oh, you'll see some sparkling defensive plays when that guy out there on the mound is working quickly. As you look at Melito's brother.
That's him. I'll tell you what, he was throwing the daylights out of the ball. Reports on him, first few times that he pitched for the Yankees this year, he was outstanding. Unfortunately for him and the Yanks, injured his arm, and they don't know when he's coming back.
Here's Robin. Takes a fastball strike. Robin hit a rocket out to right field. At Barfield made a nice play going away from home plate on him. There's another hard hitter right to Sachs. Quickly 2 out.
Jeez.
All right, Ivan's going to break it up right here.
Good call. Good call. Good call.
Now, the last time he came up, Hawkins showing a lot of confidence in that fastball, throwing 3 straight fastballs.
3 fastballs away, too.
Yeah, let's see how they can try to work in here.
Change, some sort of breaking ball.
Up the middle, Espinosa. 1, 2, 3 inning for Hawkins. After 4, no score. That's the story. Top of the 5th inning. And a reminder, Milk Duds and Jolly Rancher candies offer kids a chance to become a celebrity bat boy or girl. Winners receive great prizes and the chance to go down on the field here at Comiskey Park to meet Sox players. And today's winners are Jaime Baum and Lucas Niekamp. Here's Bye-Bye. Bounced out to Ventura his first trip. Takes a fastball off the plate.
Who are those guys again?
Balboni. Just high in the count, 2-0.
Yep, you're right.
Thank you. There's the strike. And the count 2-1. On the inside corner, a beauty. Give him a good arm action. He did. Pops him up. Ventura on a good change from Hibbert. "13 in a row. Retired by Greg, and here comes Barfield.
He's really fooling those Yankee hitters with that outstanding arm action on the changeup. Sometimes it's not in the greatest of location, but the arm speed is so good, and the change of speeds, it's just excellent.
Boy, that's a good call right there, Wimp, because even if you do, as you mentioned, make a mistake in location, if you've got that good arm action like Hibbert has had thus far, you can get by with some mistakes.
Sure. And that changeup makes that fastball look a little bit quicker, too.
About 1.5 feet.
Oh, yeah.
There that comes. Give him that good arm action, Hibby. That's it.
Get foul.
Going foul.
Great play. My goodness. Bare hand.
Our fans just shine. They are outstanding.
This guy will not be denied. Get some high fives. You deserve it, buddy.
I don't like that hat he's wearing, though.
No, but look at these hands. Huh, piece of cake.
Wind swirling around home plate. Got to hit a good spot right here. Just misses the outside corner, and the count 2-1. Oh, there's a bright colored shirt out there behind the background. Barfield's had a couple of instances in this series thus far where he has had a problem with somebody moving around back there. Watch out. That fastball completely fooled him. Jesse was sitting on that local right there and got the express.
Yeah, he did. He was way late.
You can heat him up right here. You got 2 options the way Hibbert's been throwing. Heat him up and inside a little bit, or give him that real good motion with the change. There are 2 options right here. Let's see what Cart wants to go with.
Well, he got him out inside last time with a hard slider in on the hands. He broke his bat. I don't know.
That's the whole thing. Here comes the change.
Yeah.
Yes. There's that good change.
And as we keep pointing out, it wasn't in a good location. The pitch was up and away. But he had Jesse completely fooled. by the arm action. The speed of the pitch is of maximum importance right here, especially when you set him up with the fastball on the previous pitches. Actually, he missed that pitch with the end of his bat. Had he made contact, it would have been a number off the end.
Here's Leyritz. He bounced to Ozzie his first trip. Jimmy just 26 years old. We were talking about him earlier that Stump Merrill says that he's just not durable behind the plate. But when he is back there, that he's as good as anybody. He said if he plays 3 or 4 or 5 days in a row, he has a tendency to get hurt. And again, it's just an illustration and a compliment to a guy like Carlton Fisk, who has played all these years. As that's hit into left field, that's playable. Pasqua. That is 15 in a row retired by Hibbert. They will go to the bottom of the 5th inning, scoreless. It's the bottom of the 5th inning. Pasqua, Kittle, and Karkovice. And how long has it been? A little trivia question for you. How long has it been since you've seen a game halfway finished and nary a base runner?
Never. I don't think I have.
I'll tell you, there has yet to be a base runner in this ball game. Both pitchers, Hibbert and Hawkins, have been perfect. Greg threw 5, and here, and Hawkins threw 4. I don't ever recall. Play 4.5 innings and not a base runner.
Seen some great pitchers duels over the years, but my goodness, I don't ever remember nobody ever getting on base.
Well, I mean, it's very, very possible it could have happened.
Oh, sure,
but I don't recall it. See, Hawkins wants that. He wants to throw that fastball
inside too.
Jammed him. Flowers will not be able to get there.
Well, Hawkins being a high ball pitcher is a better matchup against the White Sox because you have to say that the Sox are a low ball hitting team.
Low and away hitting team.
Yep.
Is that unbelievable?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. You got a major league team that's a good low and away hitting team. Where the power is.
Staying inside here. Nope.
Wants to throw that fastball again. Guerin trying to get him to throw the change. And there's the high heat as Tom talked about.
He's got much more velocity than this afternoon than he did at Yankee Stadium when we first saw him pitch. There it is, up and away. Manny Pascal wants that pitch down a bit.
Jammed him again.
That's jammage right there. He didn't even hit it high enough for the catcher to get over there and catch it.
Guerin didn't pick it up real quick. He thought the ball was out of play and then tried to, but you're right, he still couldn't have made the catch.
Well, he's living inside on Pasqua.
Well, you can see it coming as far as Hawkins, as we mentioned back in the 2nd inning. It's when Guerin was putting down the 3 and the 2 and the change, and he wanted that number 1. Boy, that'll tell you a lot about a guy, how he feels that day.
He obviously believes in that fastball this afternoon, no doubt about it.
Well, Mark Connors is the bullpen coach over here, and I think one of the more astute pitching minds in the American League. And that's popped up left side. Jimmy Leyritz fighting that wind. Makes the catch. And of course, Mark Connors, Billy Connors is a pitching coach, but I'm sure they confer. Mark Connors is a great believer in the fastball. And you show me a guy who's really a great believer in the fastball. It's like Gabby Hartnett. I was fortunate enough to be on the team that he was a coach on when I was a rookie in Kansas City as Kitty steps in. He says, in his opinion, Gabby's opinion, the secret to being a good catcher was taking a guy's second best pitch and making it an out pitch. If you could take his second best pitch and make it an out pitch, then you're doing your job as a catcher. Now, what he's saying by that is you're taking a guy's best pitch because it's hard to get by on one, and you're giving him two alternatives. There's a breaking ball, one of the few he's thrown, and the count 1-1.
Well, another thing that he has changing speeds a lot better. He was pretty much one speed. He's throwing hard fastball, hard slide, and they really weren't that hard. Now he's got throwing somewhat of a slurve and a changeup this afternoon.
Jammed him with an inside fastball. Blowers
coming back.
Yep. Well, from a hitting standpoint, maybe this game is going a little too quick.
Yeah, it is.
You know, from a hitting standpoint, if I were playing in a game like this, I'd just take all the time when I went up to the plate. I'd try to get Hawkins out of that rhythm and that routine he's in.
Yeah, he's in that quick rhythm. He's getting the ball and he's throwing it, much like Greg Hibbert. They're both working very quickly, and their defensive team obviously very sharp also, but they haven't had to make any great plays yet.
Got that fastball by him.
Aside from the play that actually Barfield made on Ventura. How many balls have been hit hard in this game? That was probably it.
Ventura's hit too hard. One he scalded, the other was hit semi-hard. Barfield hit the ball fairly hard. First time up in the hole. There's a breaking ball. Like it was a strike. Clark will take it. And the count 2-1. Dale Scott said, okay, I blew it. Let's go.
Karen's telling him all about it, too. Yeah, right.
Payback.
Whoa. My goodness.
There's some more gas.
Guerin's setting up. I mean, he's setting up in the left-handed batter's box, and the umpire is staying right there. See, Dale Scott, when Guerin moves way out, when he wants that pitch way outside, he's staying right where he is, so he's pretty much blocked out of the outside corner.
We're seeing a nice thing here as far as the art of pitching and catching today. We're seeing two batteries that are really in sync together. They're working as a tandem. That's inside. Ball four. That's the first base runner of the ball game with two out here in the bottom of the fifth inning.
And the Yankees don't like it. That was a fastball. It really came riding in on Karkovice. Let's take a look at it. That ball's running inside, in and off the plate. You're saying if he were umpiring, you'd call that a strike?
I'd have rung him up.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't give him a couple inches on the inside, give him 3 inches inside after giving him 3 inches on the outside. Well, how big is that plate now?
They've got something good going out there today. I'd have rung him up. Here's Fletcher.
You and Ed Runge.
That ball gets away from Guerin. Here goes Clark. Look at the effort by Bob Guerin. Mercy, what a good effort. I would imagine it'll be a pass ball. What an effort he gave him.
Yep, look at this pitch. It's a fastball. He just misses it. Just misses it. And Karkovice, take your hat off to Karko, too. He got a good jump and made it to second base. There are some guys in this league that would have not budged off of first.
Not our guys.
No, not this team. No, they would probably tried for third on that. Some of them.
Come on, Scotty, pick him up.
Good swing.
1-1 to count. Broken bat single, Scotty. Come on, Scooter.
You can do it.
That's what players say to themselves on the bench in a situation like this. Oh, blink one over a second, Scooter.
Oh, there's that inside fastball.
2-1 the count.
Scotty's hitting .476. He's 10 for 21 against the Yankees this season with a homer and 4 RBIs.
He's 7 for his last 16. 3 hits yesterday. Coming alive. Sammy on deck.
Okay. Hitters count. There's the stumperoo.
All right, look at the one, Scotty. Come on, throw the ball, man.
I like this. Breaking that rhythm. First time that
Yeah.
Andy has had to work from the stretch. Now all of a sudden they get their signs. A little miscommunication. And Scotty in good shape right here. He'll be looking for that gas. He gets it, jump all over it. He wants a breaking ball. There was ball 4, so indeed the rhythm of Andy Hawkins right there working from the stretch for the first time this afternoon.
And good job by Scotty Fletcher. He was sitting on fastball, and he didn't swing at the breaking ball. Didn't get himself out. So runners at first and second now for Sammy.
Sammy didn't particularly care for that one. There's Karkovice at second. Fletcher at first. Lays off the high gas. And the count evens at 1. When the day comes that that young man right there, 21-year-old Sammy Sosa, as time has espoused so often, learns how to lay off the high fastball up out of the strike zone, you're going to see one heck of an offensive player. 2-1.
All right. He's got to come down to you sooner or later, Sammy. Be ready to pull that trigger. Hawkins knows he wants to pitch Sammy upstairs.
He just misses it, I think. Way back, I don't know. As Leifritz, now the wind's got it. Oh! And he makes the catch. That'll do it for the Sox. Nothing across. No hits, no errors. Couple of men left. And after 5, no score. Mercy.
Look at Hibbert. 59 pitches, 37 strikes.
Left side Ventura. '16 in a row retired. The Sox southpaw. Here's a catch of Bob Guerin. He also bounced out to Ventura. Been 4 ground balls to Robin. 4 to Ozzie. 2 balls hit out of the infield. Good change. Excellent. Wants to come in on him with a slider. Ooh, he didn't get in quite deep enough. That was danger zone right there. And the count 0-2.
That's a hanger. Jeff Torborg happy to see that ball hit straight back. So it's 2 strikes.
So was Hibbert.
Yeah. Tell you what, you can get away with a lot of hanging pitches today. That ball, Sammy Sosa, that's a upper tank shot yesterday.
Ventura backs up. That's a tough play for Robin. It's going to be a base hit for Bob Guerin. It's a play certainly Robin could have made, but it would have been a very difficult play.
Made a tough one right here. Watch the topspin. It's an 0-2 curveball. Pretty good. I'll tell you what, the ball went down. He probably could have wasted it a little bit better than that. Boy, that ball had some bodacious topspin. Look at it, just kind of eats Robin up right there. The only way he'd had a chance at that one if he'd have been able to charge it just a bit, get it on the short hop. Get that in-between hop. Those are tough. Those are the ones that eat you up.
I don't think that was an either-or situation there. I don't think in this particular scenario that's a base hit. Something wrong with Bob Guerin down there. I don't know. I think I might. Robin, as I said, it would have been a tough play for him to make. But with a no-hitter going, I think I'd have given him an arrow.
I agree.
Of course, the way things go today, you know, there was a. Did you see the error on the replay that Cal Ripken Jr. made?
No.
That they recalled? It was an error. It was an error, and evidently Cal Ripken Sr. and Frank Robinson and all the guys with the Baltimore club put so much heat on the official scorer that after reviewing the tapes again, he changed it around. But it was just a flat error.
Huh.
Took his eye off the ball hit him on the side of the glove, bounced away, the runner advanced. That's an error.
Sure.
As Espinosa steps in. So we'll see how Hibbert reacts working from the stretch. First hit of the ball game right there. And Ozzie with a stop now tries to make the play with the glove. What an excellent effort. And there's a base hit. On a hit and run. So 2 infield singles by the Yankees here in the 6th inning. Have Hibbert in a jam.
There you see it is hit and run. Espinosa handles the bat very well. Ozzie coming across. Just couldn't make it. He tries to flip it with his glove. That's the kind of presence on the field Ozzie has. He knows he can't get up and throw anybody out. Look, he tries to flip it behind him. Can't make the play. So Roberto Kelly, very dangerous hitter. 2 runners on and only 1 out here in the 6th inning.
Low off the plate and the count 1-0. Good fastball by Hibbert. Ball on the strike.
Let's see, Roberto Kelly with runners in scoring position hitting .259. No homers, 16 RBIs.
There's that good change. Good motion from Hibbert. And he's on top of ball and 2 strikes. There's that change again. Kelly trying to stay back on it. There's the on-deck hitter, second baseman Steve Sachs. jammed him, ate him up. Infield fly rule in effect as Kittle makes the catch, and that's out number 2.
He did that. He set him up for that pitch with that good changeup down and away. So there's 2 out. Steve Sachs, ever a dangerous out, is the hitter now. Saxy, runners in scoring position. He's hitting .255.
Well, I agree with you here in respect. Certainly, if you need a long ball, he's not the most fearsome hitter in this lineup. But in a situation such as this, indeed, he is a tough out.
Yeah.
Only thing about it, if the ball's hitting the left or right, Sox have a good opportunity, if it's a line drive, to make a play on Guerin, who doesn't have a whole bunch of speed, even with a 2-out situation.
Yeah, they shortened up a few steps than they would normally because of the wind factor.
Sammy very short in right field.
And that is Sachs' best stroke. Line drive to right. Seen him do that 100 times during the season. There you see that defense. They're straight away and fairly short. Pascal playing a little deeper in the left field.
Good fastball strike, and the count evens at 1. Good change. Excellent change. Jim Dandy.
Steve Sachs' bat is not long enough, as you can see. He misses it.
Oh, high. 2-2. Right on the outside corner with a gas. And Sachs is livid.
He's gone. Ooh.
Boy, did he get that crimson fanny again. Nothing across after 5.5, no score. No score, bottom of the 6th inning, as you're looking at second baseman Steve Sachs. When he was called out by home plate umpire Dale Scott, he momentarily lost it. He was livid. Let's take a look at the fastball on a 2-2 count. He thought the pitch was outside. It was very close, and watch it.
Wow.
Wimpy, as you mentioned during the break there, it's amazing that he did not get run immediately.
Yeah.
So obviously there was no vulgarity involved face-to-face with Scott.
Exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, that's right. Well, here we go. Hey, you know Hawkins is still working on that no-hitter.
Every time you say that, boy, you're right. Every time you say it. Here's Ozzie. Ozzie 0 for 1. No runs on 2 hits for the Yankees. No runs on no hits for the Sox. You know, the other night I went home and I was watching the Valenzuela and Cincinnati game. I watched it for 2 innings there. I was having a sandwich. That's into left field, right at Jimmy Leyritz. 1 gone. So I was watching it, and the score was, what, 3-0 at the time or something. It was like the 6th and 7th innings, or 7th and 8th. They didn't say one thing about the no-hitter.
No kidding.
I tried, you know what I did? I thought the game was over, so I switched channels to watch a movie. The next morning I wake up and here he pitches a no-hitter. I couldn't believe it.
Wow.
I mean, that's carrying it a little too far to the viewer.
Sure.
Here's Lance. Lance has popped to second. He's bounced. Popped to left, and he's bounced to second. And a reminder, the next Chi Sox Coca-Cola luncheon will take place on Tuesday, July 24th at the Hilton Inn of Oak Lawn starting at 11:30 a.m. The luncheon will feature Jeff Tallborg and Ron Kittle and is co-sponsored by the Chicago Sun-Times. So for more information, just call the Sox at 312-924-1000.
Here comes the base hit. Lance Johnson's a high ball hitter. Andy Hawkins a high ball pitcher. That's the equation. Here's the solution. Oh.
Sox gets a nice Butterfield bounce.
All right. Robin Ventura.
I'm going to stay with Ivan. I'm going to say Ivan is going to break it up.
Well, let's get Robin on base, and he can maybe hit one out of here.
Yes.
Sammy Sosa came closest. Oh, he drilled that ball for the last out of last inning. Could have been a 3-run homer, but no. The wind.
Robin lined deep to right his first trip. And then he bounced hard to second. His second at bat.
Hey, bye.
1-1 to count. On the outside corner. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out with Calderon on deck. Outfield swung around to the left. One hopper right to Mattingly. He'll underhand it over to Hawkins, and that'll retire the side. Nothing at Carlson after 6. Boy, what a pitching matchup this afternoon. No score. As you look at right-hander Andy Hawkins, we've been watching him a little bit in between the inning here. Nobody saying a word to him. And of course, usually when a pitcher has got a no-hitter going late in the ball game like Andy does, everybody will sit in more or less the same spot on that dugout, on the bench. Nobody will talk about it. But right here, Mattingly steps in to face Greg Hibbert, who has given up but 2 hits. 2 infield singles last inning. Strike on the outside corner, and the count evens at 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Sox. Two and 1 to count. Second baseman Scotty Fletcher will suck it up. Tell you, Seaver's Dennis a menace, isn't he?
Oh yeah. What he does to Phil Rizzuto daily shouldn't be done.
Here's
to an
Tom
elderly
Seaver,
statesman.
Hall of Fame right-hander, now one of the Yankee broadcasters, as Bye-Bye steps in. That's cute. Yes, he did, says first baseman Lou Valtaggio.
You know, you could already see the Darrell Evans influence on these hitters. Balboni used to hit with a closed stance. Now he's open right on top of the plate. That's the way Darrell Evans used to hit.
What did that thing say? If behinds were airplanes, the world would be an airport?
Yes. Behinds could fly.
Oh,
this place would be an airport.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider inside. I like the one also he said before the game, what's the difference between a terrorist and her wife? You can negotiate with a terrorist. Oh, he broke his bat, sawed him off.
Well, he did that. New lumber. Yep.
Bye-bye, I'll get a new one.
And a reminder, the Coca-Cola Shy Sox Fan Club is open to Sox fans of all ages. Members receive tickets, Comiskey Columns newsletter, and much more. Plus, the proceeds benefit the Shy Sox Research Fund and Day Hospital in the fight against terminal illness in children. For more information, call the White Sox at 312-924-1000 or stop by your neighborhood Walgreens for an application.
Ball and 2 strikes to Steve Balboni. Fastball off the plate. Gas him up and in. Fastball, yes. 4th strikeout for Hibbert.
Well, Karka looks like he wants it in, and he gets it up and away, and Balboni just can't catch up with it. It is out of the strike zone. You can see by the swing right through it. So strikeout number 4 for Greg. No walks, and that's been a key for his success this year. No base on balls.
Shot, base hit. Jumped on that first ball fastball, Barfield.
Well, that was a shot right there. He got it through that hole. Nobody could move quick enough to get in position to make that play. Wow.
I'm just glad he didn't get it up. I was just getting ready to say before the pitch, there's a first ball fastball. As I'm more afraid of a guy with sacks, a man on second base and 2 outs in this kind of a ball game. Of course, Barfield is the guy you worry about when you're looking for the long one.
Sure.
Against Hibbert.
Well, give up that single with 2 outs. Leyritz.
Dadgum right.
Get this guy and get back to work on offense.
Leyritz has bounced to short, and he's gone out to left. Jimmy with 2 home runs last evening. Shot over the head of Scott Fletcher. Sammy gets to it as Barfield will hold at second. So back-to-back 2-out singles by Barfield and Leyritz. As you look at right-hander Barry Jones. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Mike Blowers.
Well, he got that pitch up and out over the plate, and Leyritz just hammers it. Boy, that was a good swing he put on that pitch. So, first and second, 2 out. There's Sammy Ellis out to the mound. Just a word with Greg Hibbert. Little pat on the shoulder there. Go get this guy. Big out right here for Greg. No scoring today at Comiskey Park. Both pitchers have been in a good groove. 2 balls hit very hard off Greg Hibbert, though, in succession. Fortunately for the Sox, there's 2 outs. And the stumper looks on. Yes.
Fastball right there. Blowers has bounced to Ozzie and has bounced to Robin.
Blowers looks like he's very susceptible to that inside fastball, the way he dives across.
That's off the end of the bat into center field. Johnson broke back, now comes on and makes a catch. Nothing across, a couple of hits, no errors, 2 men left. They'll go to the bottom of the 7th. No score.
Pittsburgh 2-1 over San Francisco. They're in the 3rd. Cubbies in San Diego, and the Dodgers later on. Two
2-0 the count to Ivan Calderon here in the bottom of the 7th inning. No score. outside corner on a 2-0 count. Boy, that's a Jim Dandy pitch right there by Andy Hawkins. 0-4-0 for the Yankees. 0-0 for the Sox.
I don't know. Guerin's moving around so much over there. That pitch appeared to be about 6 inches outside.
Devine in good shape right here, 3-1. See what they want to do when he's down in the count.
He wants it away again. Where he's sitting.
Whoa, what a hack. Full count to Calderon. You know, he has made some outstanding locations with that fastball today. He has really spotted this fastball well.
Yeah, he's worked the hitters in and out very, very well. Kept that fastball up, too, just out of the zone that the White Sox hitters like to hit at. Another fastball away where he's sitting.
That's ball 4, the leadoff man aboard.
Okay, Guerin looked like, to me, of course we can't see home plate, but it looks like he's sitting 8 inches outside. Hits the target, and there's no way you can get that pitch. Third walk for Hawkins and third base runner for the White Sox this afternoon. Come on, Danny.
The only other 2 base runners coming back in the 5th inning with 2 out. So obviously the first time the Sox have had the leadoff man aboard. Pasqua has struck out and he's popped to left.
Oh, he wants it away. Fastball away.
Just get it down.
Yeah. Fall right into our trap. Waiting in the bushes.
Calderon, 21 stolen bases.
You know he wants to run.
Pasqua takes a fastball over. Guerin can throw you out. He has a strong arm for the most part, an accurate arm, and a pretty quick release.
Yeah, he's a better thrower than Matt Noakes.
Coming with some more heat.
It's just out of,
up.
Yeah, it's just out of Danny Pasqua's zone. Danny is a much better hitter when he is taking that pitch, because Hawkins got some pretty good velocity on it. There you see the flags. They're blowing straight in from center. What new?
Hawkins a decent move for a right-hander. Right here, got to scratch and dig and kick and fight. Try to get one. One will be enough for him, Mr. Hibbert.
Wow.
You know what? How I feel about it.
I know that.
That's off the plate. I'll tell you, outside of a healthy Teddy Higuera, you're talking about a left-hander. I just soon have Greg Hibbert out there as anybody in this league.
That's a pretty good compliment right there. Opponents have stolen 49 bases, and thrown out 40 times against the Yankee catchers this year and pitching. So they're pretty successful, the Yankees are, at throwing potential base stealers out.
They don't need to go over to first base again. If you've just joined us, you have missed a Lulu. From a pitching standpoint, it has been magnificent on both sides. That's high in the right center field. Now Barfield lost it, now recovers and makes a basket catch.
Oh, he snow coned that one. Oh, it's tough out there in right field. You got to battle not only the sun, but that wind bringing the ball back in. And Jesse was able to adjust and readjust there and make the play. It could have been a critical play right there. There you see it. He just finds it. So there's one out now for Kitty. Well, he's making good pitches on Pascal.
He's made some pretty good pitches on most of them this afternoon. As we mentioned, his locating of the fastball has just been as nice as we have seen from anyone all year. Kitty 0 for 2. He struck out and he popped to third. I see right here Calderon a little more intent on stealing second with one out.
Yeah, you got to think about manufacturing a run, and that would be stealing a base and then getting a base hit. The way Hawkins is dealing, tough to get 3 hits in a row to score a run today.
Fastball. That's all right. That's a pretty good rip right there by Kitty. Gotta get it down just a shade. 0-1 to count. Go over there again, I guess. No, pitch out. They're reading some mail.
No chance. Whew. Well, Yvonne, once he saw the quick release right there by Hawkins, Hawkins really sped up his delivery right there, and that's when he has got to say, retreat, and right there, that's what really threw him out. It wasn't actually the pitch out.
Boy, that, for all you young pitchers out there, is the way to do it. Is the way to do it as far as you see. The little glide step as Kitty can't get it in the count 1 and 2 by Hawkins as far as execution. But Tom, he may have given away just a little bit, but still the point is you got to unload in a hurry to home plate, and that was textbook by Andy Hawkins.
Pull up right there. Goodbye.
On the outside corner. Nothing across. They'll go to the top of the 8th inning. A scoreless tie. Here's Bob Guerin. Slider strike. Oh, what a job by Greg Hibbert. Mercy.
He does it day in and day out.
That little bulldog is tough. Boy, once he gets his teeth into you, he ain't gonna let go.
No.
Yes, boy, there's some gas.
Just a bit tardy.
Breaking ball away, and the count evens at 2. Oakland at Toronto, bottom of the 8th inning, tied at 3. Guerin on the breaking ball, just got a piece of it, trying to check his swing. Cincinnati at New York in the 6th inning, a rain delay. That game tied at 1. Pittsburgh leading the Giants 2-1 in the 4th Candlestick. Phillies came back to defeat the Astros at Veterans Stadium 8-4. Montreal beat Atlanta 5-1 at Olympic Stadium, as that's out of play right side. Later on tonight, the Cardinals take on the Dodgers in Los Angeles. The Cubs at San Diego. Bottom of the 1st inning, Padres lead it 1-0. That's going to be a foul ball. Guerin's struggling up there against against BJ.
Yeah, he's not seeing the ball real good up there. No doubt about that, especially on the breaking ball. Staying alive, though. More pitches you see, the better chance you have of getting to the pitcher. So he's hoping that actually Barry Jones can throw one in his wheelhouse. I've said so many times here in the daytime, very tough to pick up the ball because of the background. If you got good stuff, you can win here at Comiskey. And the conditions this afternoon are absolutely perfect for the pitcher with the wind blowing in, the not so hot background behind you.
Well, we saw that evidenced by the towering shot off the bat of Sammy Sosa.
I'll tell you one thing, Dale Scott's not hurting these pitchers either.
Ventura guarding the line right where he should be. Long peg, and Lyons cannot dig it out. That'll be an error on Robin Ventura.
Well, let's take a look at it right down the line here. Robin is in good shape. I don't know if he really gave it that good throw right there. Certainly a very pickable ball. They're going to give the error to Lyons. That's a definite. That's certainly a catchable ball right there.
Yeah, but you can't give the error to Steve on that. It's got to be on the throw. Meanwhile, they're going to give it to Lyons.
So Espinoza, he'll be up there to bunt. There's no doubt about it. Ninth place hitter. Let's see how many times he's been successful. 5 times this season, sacrifice bunting.
If he doesn't lay down a good one, they're going to have a play on Guerin at second.
Yeah.
I'm surprised right here. The Yankees are not pinch running for him.
Yeah, that's true. Matt Noakes is the only other catcher available right now. But heck, we're in the 8th inning already. You got to go for it. That is true.
Well, we got a situation for you up at Skydome. Oakland southpaw Rick Honeycutt has come on. And the situation is this. No runs in, bases loaded, nobody out.
Come on. I like that situation.
Short lead by Guerin. Ventura coming in. There's a bunt out in front of the mound. Oh, get the job done. If Barry is coming in hard, they got a good chance of getting Guerin at second.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Not a too particularly good of a bunt right there, but it was deadened. A little bit harder, and Jones would have had an easy play at second base. So sacrifice bunt number 6 for Espinoza, and Scott Radinsky heating up in the bullpen. He'll come on, I'm sure, to pitch to Mattingly if he hits in this inning. But you got to get these two guys, Roberto Kelly and Steve Sachs. They'll have chances to drive in this all-important run.
Kelly 0 for 3. Struck out, bounced to short, and he's popped to first. Breaking ball low and away. Got the fastball really running in on him. And the count evens at 1. No runs, 4 hits for the Yankees. No runs, no hits for the Sox here in the top of the 8th inning. You see Figgy has joined Radinsky. Hammered foul, upper deck. And Jones on top. The ball and 2 strikes. Got it. Big strikeout for Barry Jones.
Oh, you got that right, Cowboy. Here's a fastball. He just buries it upstairs right there, about letter high, and Kelly goes fishing. Can't catch up with it. So Steve Stacks will have another RBI opportunity. It's easy for me to say. Steve Sachs, that is.
We said it earlier. This is a guy right-handed hitters. Of course, that was against Hibbert. He is a tough out. Breaking ball low and away. Ozzie, yes! Makes the catch, and it'll retire the side. Ooh. A little delayed call by Dale Scott, in the count 1-2.
Look where he's sitting.
Pops it up right side, Sachs. Hello, Scotty, take him out of here.
Yeah. Hey, you never know.
Wrong. Scotty has flied to right and he's walked.
Somebody's going to have to do something here quick. Of course, the White Sox pitchers have been up to the task, matching Hawkins almost pitch for pitch.
Yeah, in case you're looking to the Yankee night, Mattingly, Balboni, and Barfield scheduled hitters. Scotty takes a strike. That's foul. Look at the play. Another nice play. I can't tell. I'm looking for the bra strap. No, it's not one. Can I say, a great catch by one of our lady fans down there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Look at, he is in the left-handed batter's box. Can't believe where he's setting up for some of these pitches that he wants. Whoa.
Very definitive and graphic in his move.
Yeah. If he hits the target, you have to dive to hit the ball. He's way out there again.
Trying to snatch it. And the count 2-2. Yankees didn't get a base hit off Greg Hibbert. He had retired the first 16 Yankees in order. Got a base hit off him. 2 infield singles in the 6th inning. Check swing on the high heat. Another nice catch as you look at the on-deck hitter, Sammy Sosa. There's a breaking ball. Pops him up right side. Sachs once again fighting that sign. So with 2 outs here in the 8th, is up to Sammy. He flied to right, and we mentioned he just missed one back in the 5th inning. And this by far, the last 5 or 6 ball games, is by far the most dangerous Sammy has been at the plate. Georgia, yes. Outfield straight away, spread out, breaking ball, strike.
Expando plates. Pitch down and away. That's tough to reach that one. Again.
Wrong, Dale.
Man.
Wrong.
Jeez.
I'll
tell you, now right there, those last 2 pitches are impossible to hit. They're not.
Come on.
No one can hit those pitches. If you have to make a career hitting those, you'd hit 0. There he is farther out.
Come on. 1 and 2 the count.
I'll tell you, next time, Guerin's going to set up in the on-deck circle. He's going to hit his target.
It's a breaking ball again.
It is.
Flowers drops it, now picks it up, long throw, not in time.
Well, they're all disturbed with the call. The Yankees are, that is. Sammy Sosa credited with a base hit.
Oh, they give him a hit on that?
Yeah. Breaking up the no-hitter. It's a breaking ball hanging inside. You can see Blowers not really guarding the line right there.
He can't give him a hit on that.
Yeah. He just let the ball eat him up right there. Really not as difficult a play as I thought. But watch this gun that Blowers has. My goodness, he got it there in a hurry. Just barely missing. They changed it.
I want Sammy to get the hit, but that's there's Bob. He's changed it now. It's an error. That's a correct call, Bob. Much as I want to see Sammy get that hit, you can't give him a hit on that. That's a flat boot.
Yeah, he let that ball play him a bit. There's no question about that. He had a tremendous topspin on that ball. So runner on. Let's see what Sammy's got in store for us. I got to think with Lance the hitter with 2 outs, he's got to try and steal this base. Oh no, Ozzie, I'm sorry. Ozzie's the hitter. Lance Johnson on deck. If he gets thrown out, so what? You still have Ozzie and Lance to lead things off next inning. Go for it. Guerin has shown us some outstanding throwing arm today. 13 for 23. Ozzie very unlikely today to be able to drive in that runner from first base right now with 2 out. So go for it.
Well, he pitched down on Calderon. They're reading his anticipation. Fastball up high and the count 1-0.
Well, they're definitely in this situation. Guerin is looking for the fastball away with Guillen. Number 1, they're playing him away, so you might as well pitch him that way too with the fastball. And of course, when you throw the fastball away, it really helps the catcher's chances of throwing out a fast base stealer. Sammy Sosa. There it is again.
It does, but he has been staying. That has been his pitch today, the number 1. He has spotted that pitch extremely well. In fact, he reminds me a little bit the way he's pitching this afternoon, the way Richard Dotson did back in 1983 for the Sox, spotting his fastball.
Yeah. Not the same velocity. Dot threw the ball harder, but with more velocity.
Yeah.
You're right.
There goes Sammy. Wow.
He had a chance there.
Play. Yeah, that would have been, I think Sammy would have made it.
Yeah. Up and in fastball, too. Tough pitch to throw on for Guerin. And probably in and out of the strike zone, too. Ozzie having a little bit of difficulty right now getting the head of the bat out. like he was early on.
Ozzie has bounced to short, flying to left, 0 for 2, 0 for 9 in this series. And a count of ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, I'd like to see a gapper right now.
I was
right
looking at
center
it.
field.
You're reading my mail there, kid. I was just looking right out there trying to bisect Barfield and Kelly.
Man. Room abundance. Man. Let Sammy get on his horse and run forever.
Sammy was off. He had broke it down.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
There you see, top of the 9th inning, Sky Dome. Honeycutt must have done a good job.
You're not
Get out of
kidding.
that thing with 1 run.
That's a great job. Give him a chance. That's all they wanted. Come on, Henke.
Come on, Splitter.
Big horse, you.
Earn your money. There goes Sammy. Guerin. No. Stolen base. Number 14 for Sosa.
Now Hawkins gave him a chance right here, but it's that tough inside fastball to throw on. Garrett not quite as quick on that pitch as he was last time. Delivers the throw just a tad up, and Sammy's in there. It's a pretty good effort, though.
It was, but as you mentioned earlier, that high inside fastball, a little tougher on Guerin, too. Come on, Eyes.
Come on, Eyes, 3-2. Had great speed at second. Whoa.
No score, bottom of the 8th inning.
I love Sammy Sosa. Is so much fun out there. He's cheerleading for Ozzie at second base, clapping his hands, wanting to get things going. He's checking those outfielders like he was described as a panther, just stalking back and forth.
And it's ball 4. Fourth walk issued by Hawkins. And here comes Lance. Lance has popped to left. He's bounced to second in the 4th inning. He's bounced to second in the 6th inning. And Wimpy, I think you're right. You called it. You knew it all the time.
Well, all Lance has to do is get that big hit. They're playing him basically the same way they did Ozzie out in the outfield. Big gap between Barfield and Kelly. Now Kelly moves a little bit over towards straightaway center field. The Lance LaRue.
That's off the plate. The count 1-0. Good speed aboard in Sosa and Guillen. It's 2-0. They can get it down. There's Robin on deck. It's 3-0. Mills and Catteray. The count to Lance. That'll load him up, and here comes Robin. Hawkins can't believe that he didn't get the strike. Let's see what he's going to do right here. If he's just going to stay out there until they can give home plate umpire Dale Scott a piece of his mind, or are they just going to talk the situation over with Stump might be just trying to wait. No, he's not either. Or he was going to wait and come out there and give a little chit chat to Scott.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But no.
That's the wrong time to start getting on an umpire's case.
Yeah,
Bases
right.
loaded and a scoreless tie.
Woo. Well, Robin Ventura. Robin's had a couple decent at-bats.
And a couple of good at-bats.
Yep.
Sammy at third, Ozzie at second, Lance at first. Outfield bunch swung around to the left. That's hitting the left field playable. Leyritz fighting the wind, drops the ball! Drops the ball! Everybody's going to score, and the Sox lead it 3-0. Yes!
Well, you said it earlier, Hawk. Leyritz had been a catcher, and he played third base the first two games of this series. And I'll tell you what, that ball carried very, very well right there. The ball had been coming in all afternoon in defense of Leyritz. Now watch this. It doesn't appear to be going very well. Didn't hit it very well. Now he is just, that ball is bouncing around on him right there. You could see him getting his angle turned around. He had no chance. Ooh, boy.
There's something. See right here, possibly something you don't see a whole bunch of. A no-hitter thrown and you win the game.
Yeah. Oh, my. Well, the 5 walks didn't help Hawkins today. I'll tell you, Leyritz, he just did not get the proper jump. The wind is really playing tricks out there. All right, how about this?
Yes. Sox can move back into first place. Now the fans reacting to the score just posted on the board. Blue Jays over the A's 4-3. This all started with 2 out on a great at bat by Sammy Sosa, getting down in the count quickly. 0-2. That's lifted into right field. Jesse is there fighting that wind. Anderson, there he drops it. Robin scores and the Sox leading 4-0.
Well, the baseball gods are literally shining on the White Sox this afternoon. Mercy. That's what Andy Hawkins needs right now, is a little mercy. He delivers the fastball up and away. Calderon hits what appears to be a routine fly to right. Here's Jesse Barfield battling the wind and the sun, loses it. Bingo. E9, White Sox lead it 4-0. And Pasqua.
Here's Pasqua. Danny 0 for 3. Takes the strike.
Hey, Hawk, do you remember when this inning started so harmlessly? The first two guys made routine outs. E5 set this whole thing up. A couple of walks and 2 more errors. Bingo.
How about the 0-2 count to Sammy right off the bat before he battled into the 2-2 count and then reached base on the arrow.
Yep.
3 errors this inning for the Yankees to go along with 2 walks, and the Sox lead it 4-0. No runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Yankees. 4 runs, no hits, 1 error for the Sox. Outside, Wimpy in defense of Lafritz and Barfield. Well, you've been out there, and I have been out there in this field on days like this when you just prayed they didn't hit it to you.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you're right.
Just sit out there and pray they didn't hit it to you.
Sun and wind. Sun and wind.
That's off the plate in the count. 2-1.
Jesse had a good beat on that ball. He was right there, and all of a sudden went right into that big ball of fire out there in the sky. No clouds to help you out today. And Leyritz, that ball just carried a little bit farther than it had been because everything had been coming back into the infield early in the ball game. That ball shot out there to left field pretty good, almost to the warning track.
Two and 2. Seems like the fans now are pulling for Hawkins to get the no-hitter because the Sox have the 4-0 lead.
That's exactly right.
How about this for a little bit of irony? How about the 80th birthday of Comiskey Park, the last time the New York Yankees will ever play a game here, seeing a no-hitter thrown in that game, and the Yankees lose it.
Game's full of ironies, isn't it?
That's why it's just the greatest game.
And the Vulture has a chance.
Vulture, is he around again? Can you believe Barry Jones is around again? 10-1.
He's
if
here.
They can hold on.
Swooping down. He's going to swoop down, hopefully. Oh, mercy.
Jammed him, popped him up. That'll be caught by Espinoza. Makes a catch, and the side is retired, but not before the Sox come up with 4 runs, all of them earned on no hits, 3 errors, a man left. They'll go to the 9th inning leading it 4-0 with no hits. And in case you just tuned in, as we look at some defensive changes, Gallagher moves into left field in place of Pasqua. And a new pitcher, Scott Radinsky, coming in to face Mattingly. Here's the story in case you just joined us. The Sox coming up with 4 runs on no hits in the 8th inning to break the scoreless tie. 3 errors committed by the Yankees. So the totals on the board for the Yankees, no runs on 4 hits, 3 errors. For the Sox, 4 runs on no hits and 1 error. Fastball strike. When I was talking with Stump Merrill and Mark Connors and Mark Hill after the game last evening, the one guy they were just absolutely raving about on this ball club was that 22-year-old left-hander out there. I guess they tried everything they could to talk the Yankees into trying to get him and give the Sox anything they wanted to get rid of him.
No kidding.
Yeah. That's hit hard into center field. Lance is there. Mattingly now 0 for 4.
Still can't believe it.
There's a man who has just pitched himself a no-hitter, and he's down 4-0. Well, you don't think he's in the slump?
Now he gets credit for a no-hitter for this, right? 8 innings.
You got that right.
Sure. Okay. So make sure. I'm sure there's some.
Here's Balboni. Well, let me see.
That.
The last I know that Ken Johnson pitched a no-hitter for Houston and was beaten 1-0.
Right.
And this happened several times in baseball's history. There's Balboni, the count 1-1. The count 1-2. Barfield having a problem on deck. Now it's all taken care of. Watch out. Off the facing. Count remains 1-2.
Well, it goes to show you when you get good pitching on your side and you make the plays defensively, anything can happen. Good grief, I still can't get over this.
Jammed him, ate him up. Ventura bobbles it and cannot make the play. Well, the second error. Robin just flat let that ball play him right there.
Yeah. It looked like he thought that ball was hit harder than it actually was. So Balboni gets first base. There's 1 out. Barfield will be the hitter. Let's look at the replay. He gets jammed with the fastball. Look at her. Instead of coming forward to meet it on the short hop, Robin waited back. Something he hasn't done all year. Waited back, let the ball play him, and so he has his second error on the afternoon. So Wayne Tollison comes in to run for Balboni. Barfield the hitter. He has 1 hit this afternoon, 1 for 3, a solid single in the 7th inning. So 1 out, runner on.
Jesse's bounced to short, struck out, and singles sharply to left. Takes it low off the plate. That's not going to play on the fastball. And a count of ball and 2 strikes to Jesse Barfield. Andy Hawkins gave up 4 unearned runs on no hits in 8 innings. That's just inside in the count 2-2.
There's a bullet right in on the hands of Jesse.
Lyons playing behind Tollison. This could be it. Awesome. Fletcher, rack him up, and the ball game is over as the Sox get no hit by Andy Hawkins, and they win it 4-0.
Yes!